What was it about us and myself and our closing academy that you were like, okay, you know what? I trust you guys and I'm gonna give this a shot.
Honestly, it was, watching your videos, you seemed so genuine, and then you were like producing your numbers and showing everything. And it wasn't just a verbal, oh, I made, $1 million in 30 days, like these
Hey.
unrealistic things.
Mhm.
And you gave a very realistic timeline. You were very honest about it's hard work. Like you have to put in the work. You have to learn this. This is you know, a, a job. It's an industry. It's a skill set.
Mhm.
And that's what I really kind of clung on to. And so I kept like watching your videos and I got a little stalkery, because I just was like watching video after video.
We all do that.
But you were just being very genuine and offering, advice, just kind of free advice, like on your calls, and you would kind of show stuff. And so I just felt like it was the right environment
Mhm.
for me because I do kind of need that one-on-one, that mentorship.
Mhm.
I wanted to be able to talk to somebody, that was actually like part of it.
I have one last question for you. I think I know the answer, but you can be completely honest. Would you recommend her closing academy to another woman and why?
Of course I would, 1,000%.
I knew.
Um, Basically, I mean, your program is so simple. Like it just breaks everything down in such an easy way to understand, an easy way to absorb, to retain the information. And the way you have put in like, okay, it's mandatory to do your mock calls. The more mock calls you do, you've just laid it out like so very clearly. Like do XYZ and you will get these results.
That's how my brain works. I'm like, I know
Yes.
my path.
Yeah. And I mean, the curriculum's easy to follow. You know, the Heartbeat app is super easy. And, I get on that all the time. I am in my car probably 3 hours a day, just driving or commuting or doing whatever.
Like
And I
that.
just listen to that like in the car and while I'm at work on my AirPods. And I mean, it's just easy to follow. And the fact that you actually mentor and instruct and coach. Like yesterday when we were doing the mock call, you could have just fluffed over the fact that she was talking about her waitressing job. And I was like, oh, awesome. But you stopped it and you were like, I want to correct this
Mhm.
because this is something that's going to hinder you in the future. And so things like that, where you actually want to coach and correct things so that everybody is as successful as they can be. So, I mean, I've had an amazing experience so far with the program, with you, with the other girls. Like, I just think it's great.
Oh, well, I have such an amazing experience with you. I want to say, Tiffany, you bring such a light and such. So, what would you say to a woman who is maybe in the same shoes as you? Maybe she's a mom, she works full time, she's got bajillion things going on. I don't know how you do it, but I'm proud of you. What would you say to her if she's scared to start?
I would say take the leap of faith and do it because it will work out and really invest in yourself because you cannot pour into anybody else, the people you love, your home, your children, your husband, whatever you have going on, your family, if your cup is empty. So, like invest in yourself, fill yourself, bring yourself up, and do it even though it's scary. It will work out in the long run.
Mhm. Yeah, oftentimes it can be scarier to stay where you're currently at, but
Yes,
both
for
are
sure.
tough. Both are tough for sure. So for